I got a cat up on my truck. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today it's about noon, and as you can tell, I'm in a t-shirt because the last video it was like 18 degrees in the morning with a high of maybe 32. Today it's 50 degrees right now, so everything's melting. But this is what I was talking about, that our Februaries have been kind of weird, and then I think next week I think the highest temperature is like 27 or something like that. So but I was just gonna tell you guys what we've done so far today. Obviously we did morning chores again, but we did. I got a cat up on my truck, of course. So today it was getting ready for powwow some more on top of the shooting we did 2 days ago, because that's when I made the last video. Then we had church, but today I had to cut some 8-foot poles because the boys have to lash together a ladder, and it has to be able to hold the person at the station. Heaven help him. Anyway, because it's all young boys lashing, I can't help them at all, so it should be interesting. But so these are the poles. So those are what I had to cut today. One of the reasons why we decided to start a farm is I want to stop playing in the sandbox. So in the last 2 years I've lost 2 jobs. And the second one was a little bit more of a hit to the heart because I really enjoyed the job. It took 2 weeks to just kind of figure out what we were gonna do, and we prayed a lot, and finally we figured that, you know, God has kind of been pushing us into this direction. Because I always wanted a little family farm, but with the prices of food and everything, and the quality of food, and we're kind of in a food desert essentially, especially with some of the stuff we're doing, like goat milk, goat cheese. All we have to do is ramp up what we're already doing, and let's see where that goes. So, and see if God blesses it, because we prayed it and we believe God is directing us in that, not just to make money, but to support our community, our church, because a lot of, we have a lot of older people and a lot of people that just, want good food but can't afford the prices because it's all freaking way too expensive. So that is how we started with our farm. So the plan is to make a pasture for a cow, because we don't really drink cow's milk because it doesn't agree with us. We're lactose and gluten free. But we have friends that do, and we still do cheese, especially aged cheese. And we're like, we can get a cow. And pigs, we're gonna get 50 more layers. We're probably doing 75 meat birds to start this year and see where that goes. And then we're gonna do goat's milk, and we're gonna at least double our herd. And that is our plan for the future. What are you doing? Get off. This is my buddy. This is Tiggy. After he clawed the crap out of my leg. So I reward him, of course, by putting him on my shoulder, which he enjoys. Yeah, I have weird cats. They're like dogs. But that's the story of what we have going on and where we hope eventually to go. Like I said, if God blesses it, then we'll get there. If the hardest part, the thing to overcome for me and my wife was the fear, like not knowing, because you're taking a risk. You don't know. I mean, I know there's people that have made a living doing what we want to do, but can we? And those doubts creep in. But I was reminded on Sunday by the pastor's sermon of with Abraham, with Isaac sacrificing his son, or being instructed to sacrifice his son. Like, Abraham did it, he didn't question, and he just trusted that God would provide one way or another. And that reminded me that I just need to trust that God will provide, even if this place fails, even if we fail, He'll still provide us with something. And I don't believe we will. Everything just seems to be falling into place. We'll hope, we'll hope and we'll trust God that He will send us where He wants, and provide us for whatever we need. All right, we're starting evening chores. Basically, the boys do a majority of the evening chores. I basically feed the dog, make sure the goats are set. Got ourselves some maple syrup, or maple sap, boiling for maple syrup. What's up, bud?
Nothing.
All right, let's go do chores.
I just wanted to tell you, Mommy.
Dog chewing on a bottle cap. What?
He said you'd show us new gloves.
Okay. Yes, you have new gloves. We got him new gloves for the powwow because we didn't want him to be cold. Because our oldest, his hands tend to get cold. Is everyone good in here?
Yep.
Checking for eggs.
I'm not gonna bother putting the chickens in because there's still at least 4 out plus the ducks.
Okay. Where's Mama Cat? You don't have Mama Cat?
No.
All right.
Hello.
That's pretty much evening chores. Later on tonight, we'll close the chickens in when they go in, and the dog will get put in her kennel just because we want to avoid any accidents with porcupines. I've had to take the clothes out of a dog before, and it's not something I enjoy doing. She wouldn't, no. We also spent a couple hours today tying knots, learning how to knot tie, and lashings, practicing the lashings for the powwow. So we spent about 2 hours doing that, which towards the end it got pretty hairy. Catch you guys on the next one.